I will take a short time here before I start, because I want to go to the internet, to our Into Practice project web page, and I will show everybody where can you find this report about innovativeness and competitiveness factors of our cooperation regions. Okay, so as you heard in the beginning, we are unlucky today in the sense that Mr. Lindström, who has prepared this report, is sick and he couldn't come here. And the other thing is that Christer is more like a man who wants to talk. So unfortunately there's no PowerPoint. But what I can offer you is that. Everybody who is interested to see this report in its full length, you can go to our project website, which is can you see the website address to the back? So it's www.intopractice.eu, and in this page we will go to subpage project materials, and here is survey on innovativeness in 9 Central Baltic regions. I will open the report. Okay, here it's coming. First, there are some people who know the background and also I think know something about the results already, but I think quite many people who have no idea what is this kind of survey all about. The idea or the target in this survey was that it is not a scientific, it is not based on big number of research, but instead we decided in the beginning that we will make deep interviews in all of our 9 regions. We will make deep interviews in at least 5 companies and at least 2 educational institutions. And I think that every region has done this minimum number of interviews, and actually I also know that in some of our regions you have interviewed even more companies or educational institutions. The question why to do a thing like this was that we wanted to know what we wanted to get a certain kind of view. How do entrepreneurs, companies, or schools themselves understand what is innovativeness? How do they see that? Do they have themselves some kind of innovation capacity? How do they see themselves? What are their own most strong factors in their own competitiveness? About the results, we have Mr. Lindström has written a report which has almost 60 pages, so it's quite long. The method how we did it was that, as I told you, that in all of our 9 regions we had a common interview basis, common questions, and then our interviewers in every region, they went to these companies and to the schools, and they went through this interview based on same kind of basic questions. And also we wanted to do it so that you don't only ask question number 1, question number 2, but you also try to go when you hear what kind of answer you get, you as an interviewer you can also go a little bit deeper to that problematic and maybe try to get something out of the mouth of this interviewed person, something that he wouldn't maybe otherwise come to think of. Anyway, here is something about shortly. This is the first page of this survey report, and I will just shortly read about what this kind of pre-word here. The starting point was that challenges for organizations in Central Baltic Sea region countries include shortage of labor force and developing the competitiveness of the region by more efficient utilization of human capital. I think we are, every region that is presented in this project, well, actually we have also big regions like city of Riga, but all the other regions, they are considerably more small. And also I would say that even these big cities that we have in the project, when you look in European or in global point of view, our regions still are quite small, because our countries themselves, Finland, Estonia, Latvia, Sweden, even our countries are very small. One stage in this project for its partners has been to involve their cooperation companies by interviewing their central actors in order to explore which factors and modes of operations the organizations in question consider as being the most central in explaining their competitiveness and innovative capacity. The aim of this report is to present the key findings from the analysis of the interview summaries and to give suggestions to the participating educational institutions and the cooperation companies. And the central question is how to secure competitiveness and innovativeness in your own organization. Then I will tell you a little bit about these conclusions in very general level. I will not go through the answers and these reports by region, because that would probably take the whole day. But in addition, I will just concentrate here on a couple of very general things that we have found here. First about barriers to innovation. How did our interviewed companies and schools, how did they see what kind of barriers or difficulties do they have that kind of stop or hinder them being even more innovative? So now let's look at some of the barriers to innovation and see how we can deal with at least some of them. When analyzing the survey answers, there were three main categories of barriers that could be defined. One, a lack of market or customers. Two, personal or organizational barriers. And three are financial barriers. I will shortly tell you now what kind of results about these barriers we have got, and then some ideas how the companies are and how the schools are trying to get over these barriers. So it is so to say what can be done. First, a lack of market or customers. Combined with too much competition in certain areas. This is a major problem that only can be solved by reaching further outside the region or by revamping the product line or service concept.